I love a book that has like the interweaving stories of people who are affected by the same thing. Like Chasing the Screams, one of my favorite books. So these characters, then you said like the co-home girl, the dinner lady. Are their stories featured in the book?
Yeah, so each chapter is a different story, and each story tries to represent a different aspect of the industry. So the first chapter is called The Mummy Mule, and this is a woman I met through a contact who was transporting drugs on a line from London to Southend.
Mm.
And she's getting into it because her son is involved in a gang, and her son has persuaded her that he's at risk if he does it. So the best thing that she can do is kind of do it for him, and that will help him out. I just described it as a bit like a student coming home and getting mum to do the washing. It's coercing motherly love to try and get you to take a bit of the grief that he would get for having to go and do this. And she's terrified. She's absolutely terrified. She goes with bundles of drugs, taped up, and she drops them off to the trap houses and gets out of there as quickly as she can. And she doesn't, I said to her, "How do you feel being a drug dealer?" And she said, "I'm not a drug dealer." And it's like, "Well, you are kind of part of the system." And she goes, "No, it's terrible." And but brilliant camouflage. The police would be unlikely to stop this fairly respectable looking mother. Doesn't look like your average drug dealer.